Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Simulation Soccer League. It is the second part of Match Day 9. We got Pablo Kawasaki here on the commentary. Glad to have all of you joining with us for these three matches. Trying to do my best here, trying to get as many games in as I can for you guys. So excited to see some fun ones here. Of course, Buenos Aires going against Tenochtitlan, which is always a fun match on the table. Of course, the expansion team from last season has put up a bit of a charge in this season, going against a Buenos Aires team that have moved themselves towards the top half of the standings, trying to see if they could catch up with those top two teams there in Reykjavik and Sao Paulo. We are underway, though, with the opening kickoff. Of course, the Buenos Aires in the orange, going from your right to your left, and in the white and green, Tenochtitlan going from your left towards your right. Again, very excited for this one. It's two teams, again, very even on the standings, as we see some early possession coming here from Buenos Aires. You have McManus. And we have McManus here. Nice little pass down. Criminal's going to cross this one in. Fine, settled it for Ruben, and that shot just goes wide. I apologize there. I was just fixing the mic here. So hopefully everything is sounding good on your ends. But again, some good job here. Early XG, though, for Tenochtitlan, as they are looking to try and see if they can continue with that. But all of the highlights so far have been for Buenos Aires. Ruben. Gonna chip this one forward for Scott. Scott sees some way through, and it's a nice save there coming in from the goalkeeper. It was a little bit more towards right at him, but always important to not only make the save, but rebound control and get that cleared out for not a second opportunity into the goal. But Snooks has an opportunity on this left side, and Silva does well to block this one for yet another corner. Gonna play this one towards the edge of the area. McManus. McManus again. He fires that one over. A lot of players on this Tenochtitlan squad. More around that season 20 mark. Have made their ways in. Guys starting to get a lot more experience, I think, having been expansion side going in towards major leagues almost right away. A lot of players are starting to build off that experience so far, and they're holding the wall so far good as we get towards the 22nd mark. No score. Now they're on to the attack. Can Volta do something? We get this one in towards the near post, cleared away, but a second opportunity will get intercepted, and a little bit of a battle in the midfield. It's finally going to be settled in here for De Silva. Silva down the right side. It's going to cross this one in towards the far post, but Patterson's header just going to go high and over the goal. Haven't really tested Kabiri much just yet, but we know how well Kabiri can do in goal. Definitely one of the top goalkeepers in the league. TP, I think, just under 1,600 currently. But, of course, for Buenos Aires, we've got a lot of players here who are on their last hurrah, trying to see if they can do something here. They're on the push right now. With Criminal's shot gets blocked. Another shot from range, and Ball will make the save. Of course, I believe it's Snooks and Munoz who are going to be retiring at the end of this season. And there's the aforementioned Snooks trying to do what they can. Pass to Ruben. And that pass, though, will be offside. And it'll get shut down for a free kick. Hannibal. That pass wasn't hit strong enough, and that's going to allow an attack quickly the other way here. Leo on the shot, and he fires that one just wide. Some good attack going in so far. Just have to see a little bit more. Haven't seen too much of that left side. Just want to see a little bit more from Snooks and O'Leary. See if they can get it going. Munoz gets that shot deflected on towards the crossbar. That can allow a counterattack, though, the other way. Not many players back. Can Volta get this one up towards Patterson? Patterson screaming for it, but Leo will bring him down, and it's just a yellow card there. Looks like hopefully Volta's going to be okay. Looks like perfectly fine. And we're ready to continue here with the additional time of 2 minutes. Elliott had a good half. First half has Elliott. I'm trying to see if they can send in a late cross in. Gonna play this one in. Couple quick touches. Tut from range. Gets it in towards the back corner. And Tenochtitlan get the opening goal as they lead Buenos Aires 1-0 right before the halftime break. And especially in these moments, it's almost like you want to rip up whatever halftime notes you had. Tonto Tut fires into the bottom corner. They want to earn themselves a new contract at the end of the season, and they got their team out in front. Ellie, of course, 7.5. Great first half there. Louis Duck doing a good first half as well with the 7.0 on their end. But XG-wise, pretty even across the board as we're into the halftime break. Here comes Ruben. First attack right off the whistle. It gets brought down by Pinkman. That could be a card as well. What card's going to be? Just a yellow. Fair call. Would agree with the referee on that one. So cards starting to get themselves issued out here. 2 on the side of Buenos Aires. 1 now on the team from Mexico. As here they come off the corner kick. And that was a good one. And Kabiri does well and make the save. A little bit slow to get up after that one, but it's going to be okay as Volta going to try as well, but it will be offside against the winger. So that opportunity will get called back. Comes Volta again. And try to play that one through for Patterson. Munoz does well to intercept, but they can't clear. Volta, second opportunity. Patterson, can he bury it? Yes, he will! But is he onside? Wait. VAR's having a look at this one. Did Patterson hold the line? No, he did not. So this one will get called back. Good interception there from De Silva. Volta try to get in for Patterson. Patterson try to get back onside. Ooh, just a step too early. Unlucky there, but the game does remain 1-0. Ball with a long kick up the field. Hannibal. It's for Billy Elliott, trying to play that one through. Munoz, once again, Munoz has done a good job anticipating the play very well, putting themselves in the right position for a lot of passes, which you've seen so far. Here's Ruben. Lots of space on this right side. We'll play the crossing, guys. A couple bodies there. Finds one and Snooks, but that header will go over the goal. Holding on to this 1-0 lead. Couple more yellow cards issued out. Both Scott and Duck picking up one. Fortunately, yellow cards don't equal goals. Maybe this attack can lead them to one. But it's a good read there. Patterson intercepts. Elliott sees a little bit of an avenue, but the shot goes right towards the waiting hands of the keeper. Hannibal has Elliott down the line. Good play. Getting it through, and that shot gets blocked from close range. Patterson, another opportunity, and Elliott puts it home, and the flag will stay down. Billy Elliott gets a huge second goal for Tenochtitlan as they lead over Buenos Aires. As we're going to take a look here on the replay, Johnny Elliott with that shot. Patterson so close on the first opportunity. Todd does well to find Elliott open just on the edge of that goal area, and he will fire that one home. And it's just been a full team effort for this team in white and green, as Patterson's going to try and see if he can add another one for Volta, but Lorenzo gets in the way of that one. They got to clear it, though, and there's nobody there in the midfield. Lots of space for Johnny Elliott. And Johnny Elliott with the shot, then Kabiri gets the leg to deflect that one. Another opportunity deflected aside. Pinkman trying to get that one in. Kabiri does well to claim that one through the air. As here comes the through ball in. O'Leary first, good look at him, and he can't stay onside though. Ball did well to make the save regardless, but that's just been the difference maker. Buenos Aires just haven't been able to find that through ball up towards Scott or O'Leary so far in this one. Roger. Patterson! Can't finish that one. Good save, Kabiri. Coming off of the corner kick, trying to flick that one on. Can't get through as Johnny Elliott will pick up the ball. Gonna reset that one towards De Silva as they're gonna try to see if they can kill as much clock as they can. As we get under 20 minutes left to go, and they're gonna push with a 2-goal lead. Tuts! Deflected aside, another corner. Very impressive play from this team. Kabiri, though, trying to do everything he can to keep his team alive in this one. Tenochtitlan, currently with the TP average just over 1,000, 1,071 looks like right now. Going against a team with an average 300 higher than them, but I think the difference right now is just it's a balanced across the roster. They've really brought in those players off of their expansion roster and built it. And it's a good shot there through a bunch of bodies that somehow gets deflected aside. They try a second opportunity with Pinkman. Finds Volta. Gets it taken away from him from Lorenzo. And can we see an attack the other way? Gonna get this one all the way through for Duck. Duck hustles well to keep that one still in play. And it's a shot from range. McManus, though, gets it blocked. And now chance the other direction, but Patterson can't move it forward. But he does win it right back. Patterson by himself, looking for some support. A little 1-2 with Elliott, but that return pass will be played a little bit too long for him to reach. But again, look at just a lot of yellow cards on Buenos Aires side. But look at the shots. 20 shots. Tenochtitlan. Unbelievable display coming out from them. 13 on goal. Kabiri's had a busy day. Done amazing to keep this only at 2-0. But I'm just very impressed with this team. Going to be a big result for the club, but it's not over yet. A Snooks, no! Can't pull one back. Hits off the post. I thought they had one there, and I thought that it's like, oh, wait. Don't count it out just yet. But it's just been that kind of day for the team. They haven't been able to get things to work, and that's just the story of this one as we round out for the final whistle. Tenochtitlan with those plenty of shots, getting the player of the match from Tonto Tut. Great job winning 2-0. Of course, Kabiri 7.5. Great goalkeeping the other direction. Doing what they can. Entire back line on yellow cards. Something you don't see too often. Billy Elliott, of course, 8.2. Got to give them a shout out as well. Impressive display. And was an interesting one here to start out our opening match of our 3 games. We'll look forward to seeing what we get in our next 2 matches coming up. Going to move on towards our second match. Of course, Reykjavik trying to keep on towards the top of the table battle. Going to be going against an AC Romana squad. Can always be a tricky team to go against, even though they're towards the bottom of the table currently. Definitely looking to try and see if they can pick up some points here to see if they can get themselves off of the bottom. So we are underway. Of course, Reykjavik in the green going against the purple and gold of Romana. Going from your right to your left. And it's an early attack here for Reykjavik. But Romana does well to shut it down quickly. That's going to be the key here. Longer they can keep this game not up at 0-0, the better. As we see an early opportunity get knocked aside. It's impressive, of course, with this Reykjavik team. It's not just going to be a tough team for this season, next season as well. The entire team already re-signed onto contracts for next season. So you not only have to deal with them this season, you're going to have to deal with them for one more.
Just 5-yard voided.
The Pablo from range. And that one will go aside. As this is what you want to see if you're Romana right now. The clock ticking as we get towards the 19th minute here. Derbatov. They carry this one over towards midfield. Shaheen does well. Gets it knocked away, but Derbatov will follow up on that one as he fires it over the goal. But of course, this Rome team, I think, looking like they're going to be making some changes in management as well very shortly. So I'll look to see what kind of changes and excitement they're going to have to build off their roster. And right now, it's just doing whatever they can to make the push. As here comes a corner kick for Tentacles. Across this one in towards the near post. Gerard returns it towards Tentacles. Francis gets a foot in there momentarily, but continues on. Mourinho can't find a way towards the goal. And now it's going to shut that one down. Corner kick now for Romana. Can they find something on the attack? Near post! Big save! Wall Jr. is hoppity. Did well in the first opportunity. Flip. Trying to get that one for Stoosh. And that one, though, does get blocked. Loving what we're seeing right now. Can we see a vintage La Tactica performance? We're going to have to wait and see as this game progresses. As this is going to be Van Eindhoven. Intercepted by Derbatov. Del Pirlo the other way. Definitely Reykjavik will be honoring him in the Ring of Honor, I imagine. With the display he's been able to put out for this team throughout his career. As here he is with the ball. Leaves that for Shaheen. Returns it to Del Pirlo. Can he work some magic? Little 1-2. Cronus deflects it aside. The midfielder turned goalkeeper doing what he can. Great first half so far for the Romana keep. Comes a corner kick. It's Rashford. Tentacles. Van Eindhoven does well to knock that away, and that's going to shut down that opportunity. Couple yellow cards brought out for Reykjavik. Urkel and Prushikin both picking up yellows. But they're on the attack once again, and Cronus shuts down Del Pirlo from close range. Mourinho back to Tentacles. This could be dangerous. That ball's bouncing around the goal area, and somehow it does not find its way towards the goal. As we go towards the halftime break, yes, it's been all Reykjavik so far, but honestly, the best chance, in my opinion, was that one Romana shot on target with the header. It was a great header there from Hippity Hoppity, and was a good force, a good save from Brickwall Jr., but that's where we go in the halftime break. Shots on target 5-1 in favor of Reykjavik, but no score so far. Stoosh with a good first half, 7.0 as well. And the possession, look at that, in favor of Romana. You would have thought it would be the other way based on the highlights we've been seeing so far. But Romana holding their own here as we get ready for second half of play. What kind of changes will we see? Let's wait and see in this next 45. Off the free kick, Pruskin, Maldonado. Mourinho, great cut there from Del Pirlo, and no, it hits the side netting. Oh man, that's a chance he would definitely want back. He's trying to wait out the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper did well. Put some pressure on towards the attacker. There's a BC collect. Can't find the goal though. We were saying this is the keys to the game, and they've been trying to follow it. Has Romana's Cronus, and once again another huge save on towards Shaheen from close distance. Little 1-2. They're still onside? Yes. Gets that cross and diving header from Flip. And there's a shot from range from Dervatov, but Cronus does well. Let's see that one the entire way through. Gerard, his header goes off the side netting. Good pressure coming in from the team in green. Just have to find a way onto goal, as Romana might have an opportunity here, but that ball too far ahead. Sanji won't be able to reach that one. As Wall Jr. is going to play this one long. And Flip doesn't get that one off the air. That's going to be the one opportunity. No! And it's Reykjavik who breaks through, and it just one mistake. It was the ball in the air. Flip can't get it. And Rashford sneaking in behind him will fire it past the goalkeeper. And that's what happens. Tough teams, you got to be on all 90 minutes. And all it takes is one chance. And there we go. There's the difference maker. As Reykjavik's in the lead, but it's only one right now. We still have plenty, half an hour of play. Let's go. Anything can happen. Can Reykjavik, though, try to add another? And the fan saw the net move slightly there, but it wasn't the back of the goal. Nice little header opportunity again. Goes wide. And they're really practicing their corner kicks. Shaheen. Mourinho! That's a perfectly placed finish. Who needs power when you have placement? Perfectly put in towards the bottom corner. Past the outstretched arms of Cronus. And Reykjavik have a huge second goal as they look to pick up all 3 points in this battle. It took them a while, but they have started to find a breakthrough. Can Romana answer, though? Putting some pressure on Reykjavik's half. But good job there from the midfield to get this one out. And Eindhoven trying to get his team onto the attack. But he can't get it up the field. And now Shaheen. Mourinho back towards Shaheen. As Derbatov. Urkel. He's going to put that one from range. Cronus will deflect that one aside just to play safe. As another header will go high and wide. Just reaching the 74th minute, Romana down by 2 goals. Trying to see if they can find a way to get the ball out of their half. Unsuccessful, though. There's less space in the midfield for the players to pass around, but it's a huge purple wall. Can they find an avenue through to get towards that penalty area? Mourinho will try. Gonna play that one in, and that's a comfortable play for Shaheen. It's a good job there. They're doing a great job as Romana holding that back line. Not making it easy for the team in green to find the back of the goal. Nice little cross. Cronus will deflect aside, but Pablo was offside there. Not the game he was hoping for in this one. But other players have stepped up to the task. Gerard. That's going to hit the crossbar from range. That almost caught everybody flat-footed there. Urkel on the cross. That one will be captured by Cronus as well. Mourinho trying to place that one. This time, though, Cronus able to read that one the entire way through. It's happening. He's trying to get this ball out of their half. Mourinho falls down, but referee says fair play, all ball. And he goes out for a throw-in. Minjonga on the chase. Can't reach that one first, though. And Reykjavik back on towards the attack. Nice pass forwards, Rashford. But is he onside, though? That one's going to be close as he ran on to get the final touch to place it towards the bottom corner. And it will count. They are able to add one more to the tally. Shaheen first time on the touch, and Rashford just powers that one home. As we take a look here on towards the offside call, and very close, but it's just that left foot a flip, keeping the attacking forward on side. Mourinho And that one will get fortunately deflected right towards Rashford. It was a very quiet first half for Rashford, but has appeared now here in this second half, picking up a nice hat trick. As the ball got cleared away, but it got cleared right towards the waiting foot of Rashford, who just placed it in the bottom corner. And it's just a Romano team that just, unfortunately, just looks like they just tired out. They fought as long as they could to keep up with this team near the top of the table. And they have fought hard. Very valiant effort from this Romano team. Lots of positives I would take out of this game, despite the scoreline. Maldonado. Gonna put this one through, then Wayne's will clear it away as we're in 3 minutes of additional time. Gonna continue out here for a throw-in. Probably wrap up things here in our second game of this match day. Reykjavik picking up the expected victory here in this one as they continue to battle for that top of the table clash. Player of the match going towards Rashford. Of course, the 3 goals on the second half. A big 8.0 though going towards Cronus. Marco Tentacles picking up an 8.4 themselves, as well as Ney Mourinho 8.7 and Shaheen with the 8.4. So some good highlights there coming in for both teams. And again, Romano had the possession here, interestingly. They had the possession, just when they did get those opportunities, Reykjavik, they made it count. That will give us a little bit of breather, folks, and we get ready for our third and final game. Schwarzwalder, of course, going against Cosmico FC, the new expansion squad for the season. It's actually going to be my first time taking a look at this team. So it will be Izella versus Schwarzwalder in our final match of the day. The Cosmico team currently sitting on the table with 7 points with a 2-1-5 record. Going against Schwarzwalder team who's in that midfield battle with 3 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. So 3 points for either team would be huge to try to get themselves towards that top half of the table. We'll have to wait and see what happens here as we are underway with Schwarzwalder, of course, being in the white and black, going against this team from Guatemala, trying to see if they can pick up off to what's been a pretty strong start off the season after some good picks, I would say, coming in from the expansion draft. Maxwell for Skovgaard. That's going to be offside, though, off the return pass. Even though that shot there from Millwall found the back of the goal, that would not count. Kunitsky. Bachman over towards Okoro. Okoro's the young player on the squad. Working with Emerson, and Pinda's shot does go just wide. The youngest going against Panda, who's the veteran on the squad, trying to lead the team to glory. Here's Maxwell towards Millwall. Clark. Schmidt. There's a shot from range. That one will get blocked. And Yoon tries to hit this one up the field and trying to get their team back in towards their positions. They can deal with the next attack. Govard finds Schmidt. Good space in the midfield. It's going to chip it towards this left side. As Clark tries to play it through, but Walker is able to intercept. Of course, Walker coming in from the expansion draft from Catalunya. Gets it over now towards Kunitsky the other way. Emerson puts it to the bottom corner, and Rigby Emerson gets the opening goal for Zella as they lead 1-0 in this match. It was a great job on the counterattack. Walker did well to win this one. Gets it towards Kunitsky. Leaves it for Emerson, and Emerson goes near post on the finish. Great job there from the attacker. As they hold this 1-0 lead in this first half, but they're going to run opportunity right back the other direction as Schwarzwalder. Can they tie it up with Sinclair? Gonna put this one through, and they will! Wang Jihao, who else? Another goal on their impressive career tally. And they have immediately tied this game up at ones. As Sinclair just put the ball in a dangerous area. You put that ball in a dangerous area, and good things happen. Couple yellow cards going out towards that like 2%. Needs to be operating himself more towards the 50% mark now for the rest of this game. Keep out of the referee's books. As Sinclair gonna try from range and rest as well to parry that one. Yoon as well picked up a yellow. As this one's gonna get cleared away by Yoon. Here's the goal scorer. Skavgard. Nice dangerous area, and that's almost an identical goal. That's a striker's finish. Keep putting themselves in the right position, attack the goal, and good things happen. Skavgard this time on the cross, and just another tap in there for Wang Jihao. And it's 2-1 now for Schwarzwalder. Over Cosmico FC. As we go towards the halftime break, Kunitsky and Emerson, of course, the two contributors on the goal with a good rating so far. Wang Jihao, 8.5. Skavgard, 8.2. And Sinclair with a good first half with the 7.7. As the possessions are fairly around even. Of course, the XG went high off of that second goal, but otherwise a pretty even game, so anything can happen as we get towards the second half. Early attack here, and it's a good chance at like 2%. Put the ball in dangerous areas. Recognize, okay, 5-point in crosses, maybe good things happen. Knocking it around the midfield. Walker. Lackman. Okoro. Finds it towards Emerson. Emerson's pass, though, gets intercepted by Hakkinen, but it's one right back. And it's immediately returned towards Schwarzwalder. Skavgard finds it towards a beautiful finish from Sinclair. off the near post and in. Love to see that one right off the finish. It's just very calm and composed. Don't have to go for the power. Go for the placement. And no goalie's keeping that one out. Just in towards the bottom corner. And it's a 2-goal lead for Schwarzfelder. Panda. Walker. Can they respond back and get this back towards a 1-goal lead? Will be Kunitsky on the finish. Great ball. And you know what? You're seeing Schwarzfelder. Let's say we're putting in the crosses in towards the goal area. And we're going to look to crash the box. And this time it works for them. Kunitsky, brilliant finish. We're back to 3-2 now. Trying to go on the attack in the midfield. Panda battling for it. Panda will be the one to come out with the ball. But Clark will be able to immediately win it right back. Here comes Hakkinen. Lots of space for Hakkinen. And Resto blocks that one. Good job there. Maxwell. Good opportunity. Bierman over the goal. Trying to restore the 2-goal advantage. YG Howe tries to get it blocked. As another opportunity off a throw-in as we're just over the hour mark here in this one. YG Howe's shot gets deflected. Good job on the defense getting there just in time. Doing a good job defending. Now they got to get on the attack if they want to tie this game up. Kunitsky. Emerson. Emerson's shot doesn't miss the goal by much. I think Williams did get a piece on that one. As here's Emerson. Another shot there goes over the goal. And here comes another opportunity. He's high and over the goal. Hakkinen off the 71st minute free kick. They currently lead 3-2 in this one. And at like 2%, it's going to hit this ball at the field, but nobody there, unfortunately, in his jersey is up the field. So they will get themselves back into shape. Good job there from the midfield. They do win it back. Will this lead them forward? At like 2%. Gets by the first midfielder. Across this one in. And Panda will get a head on to that one. Williams just reaches that. And it goes out for a corner kick. Can they find a difference maker? Going towards the far post. Williams does come out of the goal, but he will collect. And that will shut down that opportunity. Sinclair's shot does get blocked. Another opportunity to put this one in. Sinclair again and reversed. Strong hands to catch that one. Do have an injury though, unfortunately. So the super sub will have to go in for Draz. That's something you hate to see ever. But maybe the super sub can work some magic in the left fullback position. Only a few minutes left to go. Maybe, fresh legs can help? I'll have to wait and see. Something I gotta look into. What are the stats on the super sub? What are they holding? I've seen some magic. But they're caught out of position here, though, unfortunately. And Sinclair almost makes them pay. That one hits off the post. Second opportunity gets crossed in, but it will be cut by the keeper. We're in 5 minutes of additional time. Schwarzfelder is in the lead, but and they continue on to the attack. That's the best defense, a good offense. Now the shot from range. I get a little bit of applause there from the crowd. Good effort there. Schwarzfelder looks like they're on the way to pick up 3 points here in this one. As there goes the final whistle. It's a 3-2 effort. Good effort from both teams. Emerson Kunitsky 7.5, Revest 7.1. Player of the game, though, going to Skavgard, dropping that 8.9, folks. Let's take a look here on the full-time stats. But I thank everyone who's tuned in for these 3 matches. This has been Pablo Kawasaki here on the commentary. And until next time, folks, I'll see you guys next time.